again. Happy fall. We are switching things up a little today and making something savory, going with a cozy meal for the holidays. I don't know if that's what you guys are feeling, but this little chill weather puts me in that mood of making those warm, cozy meals with your family. So we used to make shepherd's pie. We would use Chef John's recipe from Food Wishes. And of course, now that we transitioned to eating vegan, we had to change that up a little bit. So we've still been going off of that recipe because it's a delicious recipe, and just veganizing it and replacing some things here and there so that we can still enjoy it. Last Thanksgiving, my family is so sweet. We all had a vegan Thanksgiving together, which is just like the coolest thing. How lucky am I? So we made this for them and everybody loved it, vegan or not. So hopefully you can make it for your family and everybody will enjoy it. Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of prep work. I already peeled potatoes, and here I'm just cutting them into quarters so that they don't take too long to boil. Then I just put them over here in the pot so they can do their thing, and I can move on to something else. I have Robert take over for cutting the onions because big girls don't cry. I'm just kidding. Emotions are super important. I just hate cutting onions. All right, so here's where the magic happens. Take 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. That's right, both. I like to use Earth Balance butter. Add your onions and whatever vegan beef you're going with. We're an Impossible Lovin' family over here when we're craving that indulgent flavor. I'd suggest using a bigger pan than I did here, but we're working with what we've got, you know? Meanwhile, our potatoes should be boiling real good. Check on those guys periodically so you can take them out once they're tender. Once you've gotten a little brown on that meat, aka not meat mixture, you can add the flour and stir it around. My potatoes were done, so I paused to take those bad boys out while the skillet concoction continued. Then back to the Impossible meat, I added garlic, ketchup, and seasoning blend. Again, I'm just following Chef John's recipe here and referenced the Food Wishes YouTube video before filming this one. I didn't have fresh rosemary, so I subbed some thyme here. I turned the burner off to continue bringing this all together and then added some veggie stock and a frozen bag of peas and carrots. I didn't even thaw these guys or anything, so I appreciate this recipe being pretty simple. Spread this deliciousness into your pan and get back to those potatoes. Here's where I changed a bit in veganizing this recipe. I added butter, Earth Balance again, cayenne, and salt and pepper to the mix as suggested in the recipe, but then I subbed a vegan brand sour cream instead of cream cheese and added a bit of soy milk. In the past, I've also made this without the fancy vegan sour cream, and it was delicious. I'm a big believer in tasting as we go, so make sure everyone, and I mean everyone, gets to taste those taters before you move on. Maybe add a little more salt, pepper, and butter to taste before spreading it on top of the beef mixture. You want to plop it down here so it doesn't mix together too much. Okay, now get creative and decorate your top, or don't, whatever. By this point, you're probably real hungry anyway. You could even add some vegan cheese on top at this point. place this baby in your 375 degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and would you look at that? I'm supposed to say let it cool now, but I did not, and honestly never do, so sue me. And there it is. Vegans and non-vegans are bound to enjoy this tasty meal during the holidays. And as you can see, it's not too hard to pull it all together. Let me know if you try this or if you have any other go-to holiday dishes that you whip out to impress the fam. See you guys next time.